The Vikings defense, the Minnesota Vikings, that is, needs to get it together in 2021. Yup, that's right. The scripts have flipped. The defense needs to get it together instead of the offense. The Vikings had a top 10 offense in the NFL last year, coupled with a bottom-tier defense. Talk about a flipping of the scripts there, a flipping of the scripts. Can't talk today, forgive me. But it all starts with paying Danielle, the real deal, the awesome man, Hunter. Pay Danielle Hunter. It all starts with paying Danielle Hunter. I think it really comes down to everything that he has done for the Vikings ever since coming out of LSU as a former third-round pick. He's only 26 years old, but at 6'5", 250 pounds, he is in the conversation for being one of the best defensive players to come through the purple. And I don't think it's even close. We talk about a guy that already has 2 defensive touchdowns. People forget about that, by the way. They forget this man has 2 defensive touchdowns on his record. People forget about the fact he's had back-to-back 14.5 sack seasons. But before we get into why we think that the Vikings defense needs to get together and why they need to pay Danielle Hunter, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We really appreciate all the support that we've gotten. You guys are all truly awesome. Love you guys. And also, we need to consider another thing about Danielle Hunter as we get back into this. I full-heartedly believe that if the Vikings don't not only pay him and make him one of the highest paid defensive ends, and yes, they will have the cap space after June 1st and reworking some of Kyle Rudolph's money, if they don't pay him, whatever moves they did in this offseason, we talk about getting Christian Darrisaw in the first round, having a tremendous draft, Wyatt Davis, Kellen Mond, the entire thing, Dalvin Cook, all of it doesn't matter. All of it's for naught. I know what Mike Zimmer would say. Oh, well, it's not all about one player. In this case, it is. In this case, it most certainly is. We talk about the fact that one season Danielle Hunter missed, and the Vikings couldn't get pressure at all. Interior, outerior, didn't matter. Don't get me wrong. I love the Vikings team now. I think they have got some players on this roster. I like guys like DJ Wanham, who I thought was coming together. And, obviously we talked about it, their offense being a top 10 in the NFL, at least the way it played in terms of getting points and taking care of business. But now that Danielle Hunter has a chance to be coupled with Michael Pierce, Dalvin Tomlinson, DJ Wanham, or if it's Stephen Weatherly who that starts on that other side, it doesn't matter. You also got Jalen Twyman, who I think it could be the biggest steal of the draft. I mean, just this entire defensive line, Patrick Jones, Janarius Robinson. I mean, it all seems so tantalizing, so awesome. But it means absolutely nothing if they don't pay Danielle and get him in purple and keep him in purple for the long term. It means nothing. That's how good of a player Danielle Hunter is. He showed he was the heart and soul of that defensive line and getting pressure. And if the defensive line gets pressure, it makes it easier on everybody else, including the corners, who, by the way, I'm actually very excited for. And we'll go on a little bit of a rant right now. We talk about Cameron Dantzler, I think is going to be one of the best young corners in the NFL. Harrison Smith, the hitman. You got to love him. We got to cherish him all we can, people. Made a video about that a while back. Got to cherish him all you can. Cameron Bynum, I think, is going to switch over to safety and be a lot of fun to watch. Xavier Woods, Patrick Peterson. I mean, Mackenzie Alexander's back. This is going to be fun. Chris Boyd, Harrison Hand. I could go on. But none of that matters if the Vikings don't pay Danielle Hunter, because he is the true heart and soul of this defense. And he is the attitude. He's everything you need in a defensive end. He's not a selfish player. And I have no disrespect for him going out there and getting his dough. He's got to go get it. He's got to go get it. I truthfully, honestly, I respect his move. I really do. But at the end of the day, the Vikings can't play games in this scenario. They have to go out and pay Danielle Hunter. It's simple. Pay him. Your defense comes together. You're putting pressure on the quarterbacks. Your corners are back there taking care of things. Harrison Smith is around there hitting people, doing his thing. Hitman, earning the nickname again. Eric Kendricks flying around, doing his thing. Anthony Barr coming back on a one-year deal. Rest of it will come together. Just pay Danielle Hunter. Stop wasting his and our fans' time. because when it comes down to it, he's the heart and soul of that pass rush and of that Vikings defensive line. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We're not even going to ask you guys to smash it. Just lightly tap it. Do your thing. We greatly appreciate it. Man, we really appreciate all the support we've gotten. You all are awesome. If you would like to follow us on social media, we leave all of our handles down in the description below. We also leave our email, so if you guys want to email us for anything to talk about or anything you'd like us to touch on, again, anything NFL related, that is thesportsbp@yahoo.com. Also remember, subscribe and listen on iTunes and check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. But with that, let's go out. Let's get excited for the NFL season. But please pay Danielle Hunter. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and have a great night, and Skol.